Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots. Along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borealis has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 18. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Rams.
Sanders out to Judy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now Shador on first down. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Sanders going to throw again. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Rams first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
zone read. Here's Sanders to keep it. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the gun, it's Shador. It is brought in the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, LA. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Patriots nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Trying to get the running game going. His first carry. Some hitting going on now. He was robbed right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, New England.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun. It's May. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Jared Burks. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing now is May. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 27.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
To throw again is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw now, May. He's got it at the 3. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 3.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Quinton Lake. And the Rams are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On second down here, Sanders. That's hauled in on the left by the GOI.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They send the tight end in motion. On third down, Sanders. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe.
Take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now it's going to be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. We saw plenty of throws like that in Gainesville. The former Gator gets his team a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, New England.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Foxborough after this. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And fortunately, their center is able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
I feel like we see...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Moving left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 40.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. It is 2nd and 9. Now May. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and he stopped the clock as well.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
May now on 1st and 10. This one by the back, out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Perhaps going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his second touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Now Shador on first down. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. A tight end in motion now. From the gun, it's Sanders. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A short one taken at the 10. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To the ground, he'll get it again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Third and 2. Here we go. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he is very close to the first down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Shador. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
After that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Number 21, Omar Spates on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Rams.
Second down, they need 7. As they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jarrett first. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's good. First down. A gain of 15.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Motion man is the tight end going right. Sanders will throw it. That's out wide to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 21. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. May gonna look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Sanders. Flush to his right. Now a shot here, deep middle. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. They have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down here, Sanders. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And the Rams 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
They bring Judy in motion.
Los Angeles.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's complete to all the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They bring Judy in motion. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They go play action now with Sanders. The throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. Sanders on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. May to throw on 2nd down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and 10. Here's May. And that one's incomplete. They were really ratcheting up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll motion the slot man right. On play action, Shador. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
On third down, Sanders. That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. To throw again is Sanders. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Again, it's Sanders. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain. Brings up second and 2 at the Patriots' 37-yard line.
Throwing again is Sanders. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
First and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Sanders going to throw again. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score 17. Rams 14. Joshua Party to kick off for the Rams.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Made out on first and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
They'll drop to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10. Now, Shador will try and set up the tight end screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 28.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get that to all his tight ends. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive ends.
That is incomplete. Here we go. Here comes what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to have the Rams' first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Second down, 8 yards to go. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Patriots have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.